Somewhere over in the dugout, which is pretty dark, is my 10-year-old son Rocco. My name is Rick, and we're getting ready to face off, oh, there's Rocco, against the MVP Hustle Griffith Gray team here at the NCS Veterans Day Classic Super NIT here at Essentia Sports Park in Mission Viejo, California. Over there is MVP Hustle. We're getting ready to get started here. This is the second game of pool play. LMB squeaked by a victory on their first game. Let's see what we can do. Here we go. I'm gonna give you a little piece of my filming setup as I am here on a ladder. There's my chair below for between innings. And I am filming through a net. You can see there's some fog settling in on this night here in early November, getting a little bit chilly, not too bad overall. Can I get some focus? There it is. And so it's gonna be some interesting weather here. Some baseball under the lights. Let's go. All right, we're getting ready to get started here. Looks like both teams are ready. Brody is going to step it in to lead off for LMB. Let's see how this works out. 27 from MVP rocks and fires a curveball on the first pitch, and Brody is fooled out in front of it. That's interesting. Throwing the curveball first pitch. Like it. That's a lot of confidence in your breaking stuff. Thank you so much for tuning in. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, share our videos, leave us a comment. We love answering them. Breaking pitch, that looked like more of a slider, is off the plate for ball one. Here's the 1-1. Just up, ball two. 2-1 pitch. Swung on and fouled off on the breaking ball, 2-2. I'm gonna try filming through the big viewfinder here since it's nighttime and I can see it, 2-2. Swung on and missed, waved at that one, strike three, fooled on the breaking ball. Saw a lot of them that at bat, so LMB needs to sit on this breaking stuff. Here we go. Cody stepping in, second batter here for LMB. First pitch, breaking ball, strike one as Cody was backing up. I don't know if he's used to seeing that kind of breaking stuff. We'll see here. This kid definitely throws a lot of it and it moves. Here's the 0-1, another one. Fouled off, strike two. Can expect something spinning here most likely. Here's the 0-2. There it is, and it's hit well. Center fielder, oh no, I'm sorry, shortstop makes the catch. I thought the center fielder was calling for it. So that is 2 outs, 2 quick outs on the breaking stuff. Who is this? This is Danny, I think, steps in. First pitch to him, swung on and missed. Strike one, no, this is Hudson. Sorry. That might have been the first fastball of the inning. Here comes the 0-1. Called, strike two on the curveball. 0-2, curveball swung on in the dirt. And they're going to throw it to first and get the out there. So that is 3 down, 3 up, 3 down. This pitcher definitely has some stuff. Let's go get some outs, boys. All right, Hudson into pitch here for LMB. Bottom of the first, score still knotted at 0. First pitch from Hudson is inside, gets him right in the back on the numbers. Ouch. That young man is going to hustle down to first base. Right, runner at first. First pitch. Down low, ball one. Here's the 1-0. Runner goes. Cody sticks the strike, but runner takes second base. I'm sorry, Cody, not Cody. Brody sticks the strike. 1-1 pitch. Just outside, ball two. 2-1. Swung on, hit on the ground. And they get it. But no play. So that young man earns an infield single on the ball between first and second. No one able to get to first. No outs, first and third now. New batter, first pitch. Called low, ball one. Runner takes second base from first base. 1-0. Up high, ball two. You can tell as the fog is settling in. You can see the haze in the camera. 2-0 pitch. Swung on, hit back to Hudson. He looks at the runner third, goes one. Runner scores from third. So that is 1 run. MVP Hustle does strike first. And LMB gets an out. MVP gets a run, 1-0. I just watched the Rally Fries video this morning of them playing in the fog. We might see some of that later. First pitch, swung on and missed, strike one. As this fog is getting heavier and heavier here in this canyon. I wonder if it could possibly get so bad they won't be able to play. Here's the 0-1. Curveball slapped to the other side. Caught. Oh no, I'm sorry, it's not caught. Oh my goodness, I thought it was caught. It got into the gap. And that's going to be a double for that young man. Score another run as that ball goes off. Nate's glove at shortstop. Ouch. And he's shaking his head at himself. Sorry, it is not easy to see through this fog and the camera. And honestly, the zoom is helping me on the camera, but to the naked eye, home plate isn't super clear right now through this fog for me. First pitch, up high, ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Off the plate, ball 2. 2-0 pitch. Called, strike 1. Good pitch, Hudson. 2-1. Swung on, hit right there where Jace was vacating to cover second base. And that is going to get all the way into the outfield, picked up, thrown into second base. He's going third. And he's going to have himself a triple, placed it exactly where we weren't, covering second base. Nice swing, 7s. All right, new batter now. First pitch, runner on third is outside, ball 1. Here's the 1-0 down in the dirt, ball 2. 2-0 pitch, right there. Good pitch, Hudson, strike 1. 2-1. Swung on and missed, strike 2. 2-2. And they got him. He went. That is strike 3. That's 2 outs. Good job, Hudson. Here we go. New batter, first pitch. Up high, ball 1. 1-0. Hit on the ground. Fielded by Ryan. Hudson covering, and they're going to get him. Good job there. Nice job, Ryan. Way to cover Hudson. 3 outs. Now let's go hit, boys. All right, Ryan steps in here to lead off the top of the second. See what he can do. Lots of breaking balls last inning. First pitch. Fastball up high, ball 1. 1-0 count. He is right behind the pitcher. 1-0 pitch. Swung on, hit on the ground. And it's foul. Strike 1, I'm sorry. Here's the 1-1 to Ryan. Stays up and fouls it back. Strike 2. 1-2. Low and away, ball 2. 2-2 pitch. Curveball stays up. Ball 3. 3-2 pitch. Off the plate, ball 4. Great at bat, Ryan. Way to be disciplined. Way to work a walk. Here we go. Brings up Danny with Ryan on first base. First pitch. Curveball in the dirt. Gets off the catcher. And Ryan is going to take second base there. Here we go. Here's the 1-0. Down and away on the slider. Ball 2. 2-0 pitch to Danny. Curveball drops in there for a strike. I think that pitch is probably high when it crosses Danny, but breaks it down enough to get the strike call. 2-1. 2-1. Up and in, ball 3. Here's the 3-1 to Danny. Called, strike 2. Payoff pitch to Danny. Swung on, hit on the ground, back to the pitcher. And he throws 1 and gets Danny there at first base. Ryan does advance to third. All right, here we go. First pitch to Adrian. Swung on, hit in the air. Foul ball down the left field line. Here's the 0-1. Off the plate, ball 1. 1-1. Swung on, hit up the middle to shortstop. Fields it. Throws 1. And that is 2 outs. It does score Ryan from third. Good job, Adrian. Good productive out. Here we go. Rocco giving some love to the catcher and the umpire. 10-year-old son Rocco. His first at bat at the game. Steps in here. First pitch. Swung on, hit in the air. And caught at first base. Probably swinging under it, expecting curveball. Misses the fastball underneath. Pops it up. That is 3 outs. And I think LMB is down maybe 3-1. I'll double check the score. It'll be right on the scoreboard. Here we go. Let's go get some outs, boys. And the fog is rolling in. Oops. Let's see if I can get some focus here. Those trees just on the other side of the right field fence line. You can see how foggy it is. The lights kind of tell the story too. It looks much clearer on the camera than it looks like to me in real life. That is about as good of a picture as I could expect. To the naked eye, can barely see Hudson's silhouette. I can't really make out his arms or any real details. Having trouble getting focus through the fog here. This is rough. First pitch from Hudson. Swung on, hit foul down the right field line. Here's the 0-1. Curveball off the plate, ball 1. 1-1 pitch. Fouled off, strike 2, I'm sorry. 1-2. Swung on, hit on the ground. Fielded by Jace, picked up, thrown 1. And that is 1 out, good job. Here we go. New batter. First pitch from Hudson. Off the plate, ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Down and away, ball 2. 2-0 pitch. Up and in, ball 3. Man, camera doesn't even know what to focus on, all the fog. 3-0. Strike 1, good pitch, Hudson. 3-1. Swung on, hit on the ground. Fielded by Nate, thrown to first and picked out. No, I don't know. He's pulled off the bag, says the umpire, and that runner's going to be safe. Man, filming is tough in this. Whew. Shout out Benny No on that one. All right, I might have to totally rethink my position. Really having trouble getting any focus. First pitch, inside, ball 1. 1-0 pitch, bunted. Foul ball. This is definitely eerie. This canyon has grown pretty quiet in the fog here. 1-1. Off the plate, ball 2. And they get him on the sneaky steal attempt. Hudson steps off, throws second, and gets him. So that is 2 outs. Good job, Hudson. Good job, Jace there at second base. Way to be aware, boys. 2-1. Hit on the ground. Ryan fields it and is going to jog it over to first for out number 3. So Hudson puts up a 0 here in the bottom of the second. Let's go LMB. Ivan steps in now for LMB here. Top of the 3rd inning, first pitch. Curveball, swung on and missed, strike 1 in the dirt. Here's the 0-1. Down and away, ball 1. 1-1. Swung on and missed on the fastball, strike 2. It's interesting because it's like the fastball is the surprise pitch. It's like expect breaking ball. 1-2, and lands the fastball, strike 3, and I think it surprised him. He's throwing so many breaking balls that the fastball is freezing kids. Here we go. Declan steps in now behind the pitcher. First pitch. Fastball lands for strike 1. 0-1. Off the plate, ball. 1-1 pitch. Curveball slapped the other way. And it's foul. I would expect fastball. 1-2. It was a fastball off the plate. Ball 2. 2-2. Down and in. Ball 3. 3-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. That's 2 outs. Forrest steps in now. First pitch to him. Fastball. Swung on and fouled into the catcher's arm. Ouch. I feel like if I'm loud, everybody and their mom could hear me. Here's the 0-1. Swung on, hit in the air and caught there at shortstop. So that is 3 up, 3 down. MVP puts up a 0. Here we go to the bottom, the bottom of the 3rd inning. Net just shifted on me. Okay, Hudson's still pitching. Bottom of the 3rd here. First pitch. Up and in, ball 1, as Declan didn't even seem to realize we were pitching yet. Here's the 1-0. Down and away, ball 2. 2-0 pitch. Called ball 3, up high. Here's the 3-0. Right there, strike 1, good pitch, Hudson. 3-1. Strike 2, outside corner. Good pitch, Hudson. 3-2. Swung on and missed, strike 3. Hudson fights back from 3-0. Gets the strikeout, 1 down. New batter, first pitch. Up and in again, ball 1. That's what he did on the first pitch of the last batter. Here we go. Here's the 1-0. Outside, ball 1, or ball 2, I'm sorry. 2-0. Swung on and missed, strike 1. 2-1. Outside, ball 3. 3-1. Strike 2, good pitch, Hudson. 3-2. Ball 4. He works a walk. Here we go. Update on the fog situation. It's getting worse. I'm surprised. Yeah, I cannot see what you can see here with the naked eye. I don't have bad vision either. New batter, first pitch. Swung on, hit. Oh, and I think it's foul. Yes, it is foul. Gosh, man, it is impossible right now. Whew. 0-1. Inside ball. Runner goes. Force throws. And it's backed up by Jace there. And that runner does take second base. Here's the 1-1. Runner goes. And he's safe there at third base. Ball gets away, I think. Rocco backed it up. There we go. 2-1 pitch. Off the plate. Ball 3. 3-1. Swung on, hit. I have no idea what happened. I think it was caught. Holy moly. Ay, ay, ay. We got 2 outs. Is there still a runner on third base? Look at this focus issue. Still a runner at third base. Okay. We got 2 outs now. Runner at third base. New batter. First pitch. Off the plate. Back pick. And he's back safely. 2-0 pitch. Just low. Back pick again. And he's back safely. Holy moly, this is a rough filming experience. I hope you guys are enjoying this, because I certainly am having a hard time. I can barely see Hudson with the naked eye. Barely, barely. Here's the 3-0. Strike 1. Good pitch, Hudson. 3-1. Swung on, hit. And it's going to get into center field. They're running to get it. Declan picks it up. That's going to score 1. 3. They can't even see where they're going. And that runner has a triple on the hard hit ball up the middle. Come on, camera. Nice swing, number 11. Holy moly, I can't see anything. Good job. Okay, runner on third again. New batter. First pitch from Hudson. Down in the dirt, ball 1. Back pick again. And he's back safely. Here's the 1-0. Off the plate ball. Back pick again. He's back safely again. 2-0. Low, ball 3. 3-0 pitch. Swung on, hit in the air. And out of play. 3-1. Off the plate, ball 4. Works a walk. Here we go. New batter, first pitch. Inside ball 1. Runner takes second base from first base. Here's the pitch. Off the plate, ball 1. Or ball 2, I think, actually. I'm sorry. Darn it. Rocco's phone is in my backpack and there's an alarm going off. I can't get off my ladder to stop it. So sorry for that. 2-0. Down and away, ball 3. 3-0 pitch. Strike 1. Good job, Hudson. Fight back. Let's get one more out. 3-1. Off the plate, ball 4. Runner going home. And he's going to get there. They throw 3. And I think he's safe. And here we go. All right, we've got a pitching change. And this is the view. Visibility has been cut in half in about the last 30 minutes. So I don't even know if I can get focus here. I might have to move. I'm hoping to at least finish this half inning from back here before I have to move my ladder setup. Probably go down the left field line. New batter, first pitch for Ryan. Couldn't tell you what happened. I'm assuming it was a ball. I can't see. I can barely see Ryan. I can barely see the batter because he has white pants with my naked eye. Cannot see the catcher or umpire. That one is off the plate, ball 2. Runner takes second base. Here's the 2-0. Strike 1. Good pitch, Ryan. 2-1. Just up, I guess. Can't see the pitch. I'm going to have to move. There's no way I can continue filming from here. I'm too far away. There's too much fog in the way. Plus, shooting through the net, I think, is really messing with the focus of the camera. Believe this is a 3-1 pitch. Swung on and fouled back. Strike 2. Focus. 3-2. And that's going to be ball 4. My goodness, I'm sorry. This is crazy. It's getting worse. Come on, camera, you can do it. Little camera that could. First pitch is strike 1, as I could hear, but couldn't see. Here's the 0-1. I think that's a ball. Gosh, I don't want to have to move in the middle of the inning. I feel like if I zoom out a little bit and I just focus here on Declan, we can sort of see. Here's the 1-1. Swung on, and I think that's a foul ball. Come on, camera. Don't let me down. 1-2. Called. Strike 3. Ryan gets out of it on the outside corner, and I got to move. Let's go. All right. Sorry I had to hustle. Jay steps in now. First pitch to him is up high, ball 1. Here's the second pitch. Fouled off. Strike 1. Here we go. 1-1 to Jace. Outside, ball 2. 2-1. Swung on and fouled back. Strike 2. 2-2. Up and away, ball 3. 3-2 pitch. Called. Strike 3. And Jace goes down looking. That's 1 out. Nate steps in now. First pitch to him. Here it comes. Called. Strike 1 on Nate. Here's the 1. Swung on, hit. Don't know where. Wow. They got him at first. I have no idea where that ball was hit. Here we go. All right, Brody steps in now. First pitch to him. Called. Strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Swung on and missed. Strike 2, or fouled off. 1-2. Swung on, hit on the ground to third base. He grabs it, throws over to first, but I can't see. And I think they did get him. They did get him. Man, filming in the fog is tough. That's 3 outs. Here we go. Completely missed the first pitch. Sorry, it was a strike from Ryan, who I believe is still pitching, but I can't see. 0-1 is hit down the third baseline. Danny gloves it. Throws it over to first, and they do get the out. Holy moly. Where's my focus? I don't know. That's 1 out. Let's go. New batter, first pitch, up and in, ball 1. Here's the 1-0, swung on and missed, strike 1. 1-1, up high, ball 2. 2-1, strike 2, good pitch. 2-2 or 3-2? 3-2, ball 4. That young man works a walk. Here we go, Ryan. Let's go, kid. All right, lineup flips over for MVP. I remember because this kid got hit in the back the first pitch of the game. First pitch. Strike 1. Good pitch, Ryan. And that is strike 2 on the second pitch. Fouled off into the backstop. 1-2. Ball. 2-2. 2-2. Swung on. Don't see it anywhere. That's ridiculous. Nobody can see the ball that's out there in outfield. That's dangerous. All right, so he's going to have a double on a ball that was hit. Probably catchable, but nobody can see it. That's crazy. Like, here, look at the left fielder. Yeah, this is crazy. So I don't know if the game is over or if we will resume it tomorrow, but after that play, they got together and they called ball game. I'm not sure if we've played enough and there's a delay or how that's going to work out. But for now, this might be the end. So thank you so much for tuning in. That ball, literally nobody in the outfield saw. So that's just too dangerous. You can't play baseball like that. So thanks so much for tuning in. Please leave us some love. Like, subscribe. Don't forget to share our videos and leave us a comment. We love answering them. What do you think about playing in that kind of fog? Here we go. Thank you so much. We'll see you guys next time.